Alright. Oh, no filter. For the peep. The stuff you think in your head. Quiet part loud. Alright, welcome back to the Quiet Part Loud. I am your man, Doc Massar, the one and only, and I am joined by
your boy,
the man himself, Mr.
And David. I felt like I was Ric Flair. Jet flying, wheeling dealing,
limousine ride.
Right.
Yeah, having a hard time holding these flip-flops down.
Yo, he was one of my favorites back in the day.
Oh man, like who didn't either love Ric Flair or love to hate Ric Flair?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like that was he is the ideal when I think of the term heel. Like the heel turn. The heel turn and like wrestling and everything, like about being like that.
Yeah, I know you. I got it.
I don't. I'm gonna take a sip, bro. Like it's already. Have we started this
already? The heat is on.
So, all right, everybody. This is episode 10.
Hey,
we made it to 10 whole episodes. This is the last formal episode of season 1. Now we do have a special episode that's going to be released.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for that one.
Season 1, episode XX, right?
Double X.
And that's going to be released for you guys. We had a really great time. That was our very first episode that we ever shot. We shot at a different location with different group, but
my guy,
we had our guy,
JT
Turner with us,
comedian extraordinaire.
Shouts out to he and the whole comedy room, doing big things. And
doing big things for sure.
So we had a blast doing that. Both these fellas came through and blessed your boy with just sitting down with us, chopping it up, having some good time. So we want to share that episode with you as well. That's the special feature that'll be available after you guys see this one.
Hey.
But for now, we wanted to do something a little different.
Let's get it.
So I know some of y'all have been wondering, when are the QPL guys going to be talking about like the boat issue that happened, the fight, talk about like a lot of these things that it was, relative recent news as it dropped. Hey, look, we ain't got enough subscribers yet for y'all to be paying for your boy to have to get these things edited every day. So we film when we film and we release it when we release.
That's what's up. We still out here.
Because of that, and because we still here, there's another thing that we wanted to talk about. Now, Mr. Ant Davis.
Let's get it.
Do you, sir, personally know anybody that you would consider to be a conspiracy theorist?
Yeah. A lot of people actually, as you get older, you realize a lot of people be like, that don't really add up. If where Eve come from, you know what I'm saying? Like Adam had this rib, but people do a lot of conspiracy situations and stuff. I be like, man, just live,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, man, I just want to live my life, have fun. I don't want to be trying to figure out the pros and cons and the nuances to life. You know what I'm saying? Let me just chill. But there are some people who believe in what they want to believe or have these conspiracies. I mean, I had this one homeboy that used to tell me NBA was rigged for years.
Yes.
Used to tell me NBA was rigged. They got a champion. They already choose a champion. They just let them go through all this turmoil and then they crown the champion, but they know from the beginning of the season.
Right.
Matter of fact, he's told me they had a 5-year situation to where they knew who the champs were. And I'm like, so they knew when people were going to get hurt?
Right.
Like, they knew when something was going to happen? Like, how does...
all that's rigged, though.
All is rigged.
All of it's rigged.
He used to say all the time, he's like, I know we're going to be the champions, but he was wrong half of the time.
I was about to say, so he must be killing it in Vegas then, right? Like, if you could place that prop bet at the beginning of the season, that who's going to be the champ.
No.
Yeah, that's what
he didn't know. He didn't know. So he was the worst conspiracy theorist that I've ever been in my life. Shout out to the worst. Unknown. I would tell you who it is, but unknown.
Okay. Yeah, I know a few. I'm married to one. Yeah, man, you ain't know. Bro, look, if y'all didn't know, my wife, she's a bit of a conspiracy theorist as it relates to a number of things, right? So like during the height of the pandemic, right, and the vaccine was coming out, and she was like, "We don't know what's in it, babe." And I was like, "You don't know what's in any of the stuff that you take, like at all."
Right.
I was, and again, it's not that I'm overwhelmingly trusting of the government, but it's like
of the government.
You know what I'm saying? But still, you don't know what's in those vitamins you eat.
Right.
Like you take it,
right.
you say it's vitamin C. Do you really know what vitamin C tastes like? Like, do you know?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So like she would give me the bullets, she would give your boy the blues, man. I got the jab. Our kid got the jab. She was last of the Mohicans, bro.
Really?
And it wasn't
What you said, the last of Mohicans?
Last of the Mohicans, yes, sir. And so it wasn't because she was like, they microchipping people. She was friends with people who believe that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And so they would be feeding her all kinds of like wild ideas about, it causes, brain damage or whatever.
Right.
But these are the same people who they have iPhones, but they don't want to give you their address via text message because they tracking you. They got you.
Yeah, they got you.
They got you. You got an iPhone.
Right.
You hate China, but you have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on TikTok all the time.
That don't add up.
You know what I mean? So like, okay, fine, whatever. So you know what I'm saying? So like, we got that. I brought that up because
I know where you're going with it.
Our man, our guy, our editor extreme, the only editor that we've ever had for the QPL show.
QPL, man.
Adam T, my guy. He's a bit of a conspiracy guy.
Is he?
He is. And he be sending your boy like all kinds of wild stories. And honestly, he be convincing me. Sometimes he does. Some of this stuff be landing. Some of these things be landing, right? And he was like, I don't know if y'all knew such and such and such and such happened. Because, we'll send them the videos to go ahead and chop up and be like, oh, yeah, we was talking about Zion. We was talking about, talking about Stephen A., blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. He was like, did you know that this happened during the same time? I'm like, what? Stop it. And then he'll be like, yep, this happened. What? And it's always well after we've shot the show. So I told him for the last episode,
give us some things.
Give us some stuff to talk about. Some stuff of, while you was looking at this over here, the man and them was doing the flim-flammery over on this.
You need to make a shirt.
Yes. Up to first season 2, first episode, I've had the flim-flammery on.
That's the word of the time. Flim-flammery.
It's the word of the show.
Right.
So I wrote down a number of these things that I'm gonna ask you if you was aware.
Let's get to it.
This stuff happened.
Let's get it cracking.
All right. So, one, did you know that OpenAI, the company that founded Chat GPT, that they are actually in a legal dispute with the Times publication because the Times is saying that they are stealing intellectual property
that sounds
without
about right.
an agreement.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
That sounds about right. That's why we dealing with these strikes and stuff, because they probably taking stuff and acting like they run with it.
Absolutely. So, for anybody who's watching who thinks that Chat GPT is thinking, it's not. Okay. It's not. It's not a transient thing. This is not a sentient being.
Right.
It is a program that is hunting down words and scrapes the internet.
Everything.
For everything that's ever been put out there to compile this thing. Okay? So, if you was thinking this how the robots gonna take us over and the Terminator is coming, this is how it starts. Is because the AI is thinking for us. You lazy. No! That is not.
Don't say it. Don't say it. They think it's iRobot coming to us.
Bruh, Will Smith is not coming to save you. And even if he was, the one shoulder. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't popping like that. So that's one thing. So, but here's the crazy thing about it, right? So they're in a legal dispute. The court could order the company to destroy Chat GPT's database, forcing the company to recreate it, only using work that is authorized to use.
That would be good.
What?
That actually, now I think about it, that might be the way to go, because you gotta authorize that thing. You gotta make that stuff real,
bro. The craziest thing about it,
you gotta be real,
bruh. Look. This is what one of the folks said. If you're copying millions of works, you can see how that becomes a number that becomes potentially fatal for a company. Mm-hmm. This is the AI chatbot topic and the trans chess. So each violation faces a fine up to $150,000.
Wow.
For each infringement committed willfully.
What?
All of that's going on while we, looking at Lizzo fat shame people and
disrespectful.
People suing Beyonce, saying that Beyonce's music turned them gay, and like it's a whole bunch of wild stuff, bro. I ain't making this up. Y'all can look it up online. Y'all seen it.
That's crazy.
Y'all seen it.
Yeah, they be doing
you know what I mean? That's
way
the
too much.
most. The ultra most, bruh. So that's one. So didn't know if y'all knew that, but now you do. Second, did you know that the International Chess Federation,
it's a wrestling team, the International House of Pancakes
Chess Federation, so they body slamming rooks and pawns.
Right. Checkmate,
sucker.
Right, with the sucker at the end. Fools. They probably still say jive turkey.
So yeah,
jive turkey.
International Chess Federation has banned trans women from female competition.
What? Wait, females?
Yes. So they have banned trans women.
Oh, trans women.
So, guys that have transitioned into being women. They are banned from competing against birth women. I don't know how you say that now, but natural.
Isn't that so hard now? Like, why we have to struggle to say that?
Right.
Natural born
women. No, because like a woman when you born, like woman, like a girl. But anyways, hereditary female. I don't know. Anyways, girls.
We know.
Yes. So they are banned from competition.
Wait, but can't chess competitions be competed from men and women? Can't they compete against each other?
Honestly, I didn't even know that there was just a women's chess league and just a men's chess league. Because I thought, what's the physical advantage? Unless you believe that a guy has some kind of like neurological advantage over being able to move the chess piece in a certain way over a woman.
What does that change?
What does it change?
Are they lifting weights with the chess piece?
They bench pressing.
Bench pressing? What is going on?
You see them in the sideline, like on the side, they're over there practicing. They got rook, pawn, queen.
What do you? I'm lost, man. I'm lost in the sauce.
So the champions, like the last female champion, even said like this is ridiculous. Why is this even a thing? You're bringing attention to it as though you're somehow trying to protect us. It's insanity.
What are you protecting?
Right. The purity of the game?
I'm lost, man. I don't know anymore. I get it if it was like WNBA, like Juwanna Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love you, Juwanna Man, even though you is a man. That part, I don't understand.
That's pause.
You remember he did that. You know he did that in the movie.
Tommy did.
I love you, Juwanna Man, even though you is a man. So I can see if we were having an issue with the WNBA.
Yeah.
I can see if even we were having an issue with a woman playing football. You know what I'm saying? Up the middle. Bam. That's what I'm saying. But chess? We talking about chess.
Talking about chess?
Not checkers.
Not checkers.
Not puzzles.
You know what? Hold on. First of all, I don't like how people be disrespecting the hell out of checkers. I said it. That when you disrespecting checkers just to prove something. I am a checkers fan. I can't play chess.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I
the
can't
fact
play chess
is,
either.
see, and you act like checkers is easy. Old man used to beat me down in the park, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to learn. I got strong. You know what I mean? So like when people be like, "You playing checkers? I'm playing chess." It was like, is you good?
Right.
Because if you trash at chess,
then why we have that conversation?
Why is we here? So anyways.
You got that off your chest.
I had to.
That was a hurt moment.
It was a little bruise. was a bit of a bruised apple.
A bruised apple.
All right, so that's another thing that did not know was going on in the world while we was out here looking at, our people getting their Avengers on the boat.
He said Avengers. Oh yeah, listen. When I tell you that was the best Avenger, then here's the thing. I wanted y'all to know something. I'm not an advocate against not violent. I'm Martin Luther King when it comes to it. But I'm telling you this.
It's very sympathetic.
If somebody's coming to swing, if 5 men come, this is a math question. If 5 men come to swing at Doc, that is 1 man. How many punches is that going to get with them 5 men? It's going to get a lot of punches.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's a lot.
Add another black brother to that situation and another black brother.
And then
some.
Yes.
And then they called what's it called? Michael B. Phelps was swimming in the water.
Bruh, the young blood.
The young
blood jumped off the boat.
He jumped off the boat.
Swim to the fight.
To swim to the fight. When I tell you, I was so proud of us. Bro, I was like, they came in like you said, like Avengers.
Like the Avengers.
They came out of the water. They came from the big old stairs.
From the windows
to the walls. Brothers came running down from the call. They was like, yo, what's up?
Yo,
what's up? We here.
When my man threw the hat in the air like a bat signal, bro. Like, is that the sign in Alabama?
Bro, that was like, it's almost like he knew that at this time, I'm going to need y'all.
I'm going to need you.
Here we go. Because it lasted maybe 1.5 seconds. Dude saw from the top.
Yep.
Others saw from the bottom. People got off the boat. There was a boat that they got off of and started swinging. And then somebody was swimming.
Yeah. And then somebody screamed out, "Oh, hell no!" And just jumped onto it, man.
Just jumped onto it.
So while that was going on, did y'all know? Yo, Tory Lanez got booked for a dime, bro.
Got locked up. Don't let me out. Take my hairline with y'all to the south. Listen, somebody, his stylist had wrote a letter to, in plea in favor of him, bro, because he knew that it was gonna be wiped off for 10 years.
Yo,
and the truth remains that it's gone.
Oh my gosh, bro.
10 years though, man. They gave my man 10 years, bro.
He got a dime. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got a dime. He shot a woman, bro.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we take it back to what happened with the Avengers, right? Everything was all fun and games because what I really took away from that whole story was it was the white people got arrested first.
Yeah.
Right? And they was letting a whole lot of stuff slide. The police there was letting a lot of stuff slide, but there was one brother who took it super far.
Man.
You still do not get to hit the woman over the head with a chair when she minded her business.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he clocked her.
He did. He hit her like it was Foghorn Leghorn. I said, pow!
Gave her a clock. That was WWE's at its finest.
Bruh.
Somebody got a chair concussion.
So he had to get locked up.
Yeah, he
right?
did.
So when I think about if he got to get locked up, Tory is about as tall as this microphone stand.
Bruh,
he
nothing.
went Yosemite Sam out this jank with the blam blams.
With the blam.
For Megan Thee Stallion. How in God's earth,
man,
would you hurt?
Supposedly they was drunk. I mean, they was litty, bruh. And when you litty. So here is the type of people that are drunk. They're very happy.
Yes.
The very talkative. I've had some very talkative people.
I know them types.
The very sad or the very angry.
Yeah.
Those angry ones where they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they get like blackout angry drunk.
Man, when I tell you I've seen it and I'm like, it's the reason why I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do celebrations, mazel tov. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Special occasions and stuff. But that's why I be like kind of nervous about that, man, because people don't know how to control themselves, man. And then he may not have known what would happen.
Maybe not
until he was like, "Oh, you got blood running down here. What's going on? What's going on,
bruh?"
So, and I supposedly heard they were dating at that time too.
Yeah. Bruh. You know what, man? I heard a song from the Migos, right? Because again, trap fan. And
fan to the fullest.
So there was a line that I think it was either Offset or Takeoff that said like, something about a woman who's natural. Right, and then it was like, oh, but if you get something implanted, ain't nothing wrong with enhancing. It's yours. And I'm like, if you took away all the women who like got enhancements, who would these rappers date?
Message.
And then you shoot Megan.
Yeah, because she's natural, right?
That's what I heard.
That's
the
what I
Lord
heard,
has blessed the system.
I heard it.
So
you heard it first.
You heard it first. So then you won't bust a cap on the natural system.
That's why I said, man. I think Cass was just drinking, man, and that drink. That drink.
I do know that drink
takes you to a place.
It does.
What type are you?
I am actually a happy,
there you go,
social kind of.
So I'm saying, so not everybody's like that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? People just be all over the place. You never know what you get. And what I heard too is a lot of times alcohol is a truth serum.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So whoever you're not showing to the people, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna show them when you're drunk.
Yo, did you see the video with old girl from Orange is the New Black?
Mm-hmm. I don't. You know what she looks like to me? I'm sorry. We probably gonna get canceled for this.
Here we go. See, and it wasn't me this time.
You know what she looked like? She looked like them Barbie dolls that get left out in the summertime.
Melted Barbie?
She looked like a melted Barbie. I don't know where her lip ends and begins. I don't know where her nose goes.
Yo,
it just looks like that. Every time I be seeing her, I be like, just.
You know what does it for me with her is the eyebrows.
Yeah.
I never got past. It's hard out here for people.
Yeah, she was.
I'm in charge. Say you in charge. I'm in charge.
But she looked like that in that movie too.
Yeah, because the eyebrows, bro. Like, if you take a marker or a pen and you just go, just make like a McDonald's arch on your forehead, then like that looks kind of wild.
We love to see you smile.
Yeah, and. And so she talking about it licking buttholes, buying boats and licking buttholes, and I'm like, look, if you are into both of those things at the same time,
that's barnacles.
Okay, but do that with your man. She did that with somebody else's man, and then telling that man's wife to leave her out of there. What?
Licking booty holes in different area codes. Huh?
Booty holes and buying boats. She said she came with cash. When I first saw the video, I didn't even know who it was. I just thought it was like some random meth head. But I was like, yo, she's sitting in a very nice car because those red interior seats.
It's totally different.
They don't make that for every. That's not no Honda Civic. So it's okay, cool.
He said it's not no Honda Civic.
She must be hands up, but she was like, I like this butthole at night. I went to buy my boat.
Yeah,
so I like doing it, and he likes it getting it done.
That's what she sounds like.
Get her done.
Done.
So those things happen. Also, biggest one here for me. Congress held a congressional hearing in July for unidentified anomalous phenomenon.
What?
AKA a UFO, bruh.
Man, we hear this every year, don't we?
Chuck Schumer stating that we have a right to learn about technologies of unknown origin, non-human intelligence. And so there was 3 people who testified: Grush, Graves, and Favre. And these are all like...
Favre?
Yeah, not like Favre, not Brett Favre. But yeah. So these are like highly ranked military officials that are all out here classified saying, hey, look, if you take us to the room where we can speak in the Pentagon, we will tell you everything. Everything. But they don't want to go to jail for, if you get sworn into, secrecy, you can't say, stuff outside of a skiff. But like...
outside of a skiff.
But bruh, they out here talking about that there was a pill-shaped, like it looked like a Tic Tac. A pill-shaped object that was going 700 miles per hour with no chemtrail.
Wow.
That they have like blurry video. Now, going back to conspiracy theories, how come we don't never have good video?
We never do.
Of UFOs, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster.
I was just about to say that. We never got no Loch Ness.
Never got good, clear videos. Now, you can show me a woman who's made millions of dollars on Orange is the New Black professing her love for licking buttholes and buying boats, but you can't give me one clear video of a UFO?
Man, not one. Not one. No, not one.
Nan, not nan, nutto, never.
Nan, not never.
But they had Republicans and Democrats getting together to agree on this.
Yeah.
They can't agree on this last thing that I don't know if y'all knew about it. Did y'all know that Florida has basically banned Black history?
Oh, how we gonna do that? This is where I get angry and I hit the high notes like Doc.
There we go.
How we gonna get rid of Black history? Are these some ignorant mofos? See, you thought I was gonna say something else. These ignorant mofos thinking that, first of all, it's American history.
There you go.
That's what we forget to tell people. Secondly, how are we going to get rid of that? Now, we already was, I don't know about you, when I was in high school, we only talked about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Yep.
Bro, we never talked about, when I went to a black college, we finally started talking about Malcolm X. And of course I knew about Malcolm X. But we started talking about Malcolm X. We started talking about Marcus Garvey. We started talking about Shaka Zulu. I didn't even know Shaka Zulu was not as big as they made him to be.
Right.
I was like, Shaka Zulu was just like a minimal warrior.
Yeah.
So it was like, dang, man. But the fact that now y'all want to get rid of it?
Yep. So basically what the rule is in Florida is that they changed what topics could be talked about when referencing slavery. Right? They are mandated to say, and this is in the state of Florida, you can look this up, and Adam, go ahead and drop that link.
Drop it.
That you have to include that when you bring up slavery, that one, there were blacks who participated in slavery, as in enslaving other blacks, and then two, all of the valuable skills that the enslaved people got from slavery.
Yeah.
Now look.
Whoa, Nelly.
Now look. For anybody who want to be like, oh, y'all woke, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I need a good technical definition of what you consider woke to be, right? Because I consider woke is you just not sleep, right? And that can be on anything. So there's a whole bunch of people who, black people have been telling everybody and their mama that the CIA and the FBI is crooked for generations. Ain't nobody want to believe us. Yeah, but true. Now 45 lose an election, and now you can't trust the feds. Okay, so fine. But you have an entire country in Germany that went through the entire Nazi regime and teaches this to their students today. Right. And that is not considered anti-Germany. Yeah. That is called history. Right? So in this country, if we can't talk about, the fact is, you built this country on free labor, and then you call them people lazy. Yeah. Well, now they tired of working for free. And getting beat all the time. Yeah. So, you know.
Should be told, brother.
There you go. There you go. So, my question with all of this, right, is one thing. We forgot to bring up the last time. Okay. When we talked about Michael Orr. The media actually got one thing right.
What's that?
They know who the actual person to blame for all of this is.
Who that?
Sandra Bullock.
What?
Sandra Bullock won an Oscar because if you see this picture right here of what the Thule lady actually looked like, Sandra Bullock made everybody believe that this lady looked like this.
Oh, no.
And then everybody went to see it that this white woman was taking care of this big black guy. And that's why it's Sandra Bullock's fault. Why the Tuohys, robbed this dude. And why he ain't know for years.
I'm so
Sandra
lost.
Bullock.
I guess it's her fault.
She should give up her Oscar.
You gotta give it back, huh?
Bro, some of the dumbest stuff,
I'm
bro.
gonna redo my speech.
There you go. Just take the speech back. Take the whole speech back. Bruh. What is going on in our country? We
don't even know.
We have a president that is a former president who's been indicted on like 28 million charges.
Shoot, more than R. Kelly.
Right.
More than R. Kelly.
Since it's the last show of the first season, fine. Let's get all the way canceled. Horrible man, King Kelly. I still got his albums downloaded. Yup. As a matter of fact, I was listening to the Toya Toy song last night.
This has
Toya
been
Toya Toya
Quiet Part Now
Toya
with Mr.
Toya
Ann
Toya
Davis
Toya Toya
and
Toya.
your boy, Doc. We appreciate all of your services, and we thank you for your time. You will probably never see these faces again.
Probably never again.
And we thank you guys.
You know, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here to serve
We
you.
love all y'all.
We love
man.
all of you. And 12 play.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know which way to
12
exit. Should I go that way?
Cause we out.
We gone, man.